Hey guys, it's Mo. So today I have for you another planner unboxing, review, first impressions kind of thing. This is on the Moon Planner. And if you're like a witchy person, if you're into the lunar cycles, if you're sort of more maybe of an esoteric kind of planner girl or planner person, you might enjoy this planner. So this planner, I found it on Instagram and I purchased it. It's mine. It wasn't sent to me. I bought it with my own money and I'm excited to use this for my tarot planner. So this planner came out in, I believe, March, which was the astrological new year. So like at the end-ish of March was, excuse me, and the new moon in Aries, and that's like the astrological new year, I think. I could be making this whole thing up. But around that time, around the new moon in Aries, is when I discovered tarot and like more esoteric kind of things in my life. So I am really excited to use this planner. When you open the box, you get this little note and it says, from this moment on, your path forward is blessed. It also has this tissue paper. I've already opened it because one, I wanted to see if there was any packing material before I invoices before I opened it and showed everybody all my business. And two, I was really freaking excited. So you get these two little guys here. This little moon planner thing just says, thank you. We're excited you're gonna use it. And I'm going to leave a link to the Instagram and everything down below. This one just says Rainbow Tribe Rise, and it has information on the Moon Vibe Guide, which I believe is a newsletter that you get a subscription for like a month, I think. Yeah, a free month when you order this planner as of right now. But it's themoonplanner.com and @themoonplanner on Instagram. That's where I found it. You also get this really pretty and really hefty like gold foil gold tissue paper. And then you get the planner. So let's take this out here. And I'm really stoked about this planner. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. So the cover of this planner has sort of that like rubberized kind of feel that like some makeup products have. You can also see there's some gold foiling, and you know how there's always like coil gate every time there's a new planner or something, or you get a new planner and the coil's always screwed up because of how they ship it. This coil, they shipped it in a box, so nothing is going to get damaged. I think the packaging and whatnot, for being such a new planner and a new company and a new product, I think the shipping, I think I got it in like 3 days, and also the packaging was spot on phenomenal. I'm really excited about how this was shipped to me. So you get this cover's not laminated. It does have this like matte rubberized kind of NARS packaging feel or whatever, but it is pretty thick, and the paper in here is also pretty thick as well. So you get some information about the project. These two collaborated, just that it was a part journal, part planner, inspirational ideas and drawings. So I'm really excited about that. The contents, you get monthly guides, how to use moon mapping compass, how to use medicine mandala, moon in the signs, moon times, retrograde schedule, southern moon compass, and birth chart compass. Then you get monthly guides. And so we start with March. Oops, I guess I could put the whole thing in here. So we start with March. I do also love that it's a coil, so you can flip it back around. That's really going to be helpful when I'm using this as a tarot journal and like a tarot planner. So we have the March here. Then you get a month on a page with your lunar calendar going on to, as well as the like a lunar compass. And what it is it's broken down from the new moon all the way to the full moon and then back to the new moon. So the whole lunar cycle in the month. For example, like this has, let's see here, the first is on a Wednesday, and then it goes to the 28th of this month, which was the day after the new moon, I believe, in Aries. Pisces? Aries? Oh yeah, Aries. Yeah, new moon in Aries. So, and it just, in the back, I think it tells you more about, using the moon compass thing. So but yeah, it's all about like setting goals and whatnot, you know, like setting intentions in the new moon, working towards them, seeing what you've reached in the full moon, and then like reflecting. So I think it's really, really cool thing. So you get a month on one page, this moon mapping compass, you get information about the full moon and the new moon of that month, and then we get into the weekly pages. And I'm really excited about these weekly pages because I plan on using this as a week ahead spread. I wish these were flipped, like I wish the blank page was here and the weekly planner was on this side, but it doesn't really matter. That's just a personal thing. It's not anything against this planner. I mean, I'm going to use it. I'm really excited about it. And so I'm going to do my week ahead spread with the tarot cards here. And then I'm going to do like daily journaling on my daily draws. And Saturday and Sunday are smaller. And I think that's okay because I do more like in-depth things during the weekend with tarot and like studying more things and just being more open and not so structured with it. So you get, it's dated too, which is awesome. So you get all of that it also has the moon phases as well. Like it has new moon and full moon and first quarter and third quarter. It doesn't have like the waning and waxing, but so that's pretty cool. Then you get April, and what I'm excited about is to do a month ahead spread here. I think I'm also going to add in pages like when there is a new moon or a full moon. I'm going to add in pages. So like this would be the full moon, and I'm going to add in a page. I need to see if my cinch actually lines up with this because I feel like it might. So, and if it does, then I can just punch pages in. But what I normally do each month is I'll have a month ahead spread, which is for like, I don't want to say real, but like for like earthly things, like my job, like literal physical goals or whatnot. So I'll pull a card as a guiding card for the month, and then I'll pull a card for like what to expect, the energies for relationships, the energies for job, the energies for my passion, you know, things like that. What to accept this month, what to release this month, and what I'm going to learn. And then when it comes to the new moon and the full moon, it's more about growth. It's more esoteric. It's more about like manifesting things. It's like, what am I working towards? How can I develop myself? Whereas the month ahead spread is more practical, and the like new moon and full moon is more like personal goal oriented, and you know, not really like how can I keep the house clean every day? Like that's, you know what I mean? It's not practical. It's more spiritual, I guess. Spiritual is more the word that I'm going for. So then again, we get a month on one page, your moon mapping compass. Again, it's going to tell you when all the moons and whatnot are in which astrological signs. It also has a key here. Then you get full moon and new moon information. And we go into the weekly spread and the blank page. I think this is a really cool and really great thing. So you just keep going. It tells you about all the full moons and whatnot. So then at the back here, once you get through all of it, you get to the guides. And this has how to use the moon mapping compass. So it's always going to be the same for each month. The signs are just changing, I believe. So yeah, when you're on the right side, you're more inward focused. You move to the left forward, and you're outward focused, and then moving back. So, yeah, I think this is going to be really cool for just knowing what sign the moon is in, because I haven't found a way really to track that myself. I have an app on my phone that tells me the time and the moon phase for that day, and like what time the moon will be full or the new moon will occur, which I think is really great. And then there's a blank page at the end here, and then it says how to use medicine mandalas. I'm not 100% sure what a medicine mandala is. I'm thinking, I don't know, unless it's like this thing, but I think those are all, they're not all the same. Yeah, they're not all the same. So maybe it's this, maybe it's this. Does that correspond to anything? Yeah, it does kind of correspond. So like this design corresponds sort of with this here. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I need to get on their Instagram and maybe back on their website and maybe send an email and be like, yo, I'm not sure what a medicine mandala is. So yeah, but it also has information about the mandalas, I guess, for the month, and it also lists any crystals to use with that. I'm not 100% sure. So there's that all the way. Oh, and this planner does go through February. I forgot to mention that. So it goes through February. I believe I saw on the Instagram that the next release is going to start in January and at least go through December, I'm assuming. I'm not sure if it's going to be like an 18-month or whatever. The way they released it this time was to follow the astrological new year, which is good for some people, and I think it's a great way to start out. You know, obviously it's important, but that's not how a lot of people start their calendars. So, I mean, if you're an esoteric chick, then you probably are like, yeah, astrological new year, what does it matter? I'm going to start a planner there. You know, so, which is, I really think that's great to start that planner. But this one goes through February of 2018. So next year, you'll be able to pick one up that starts in January and possibly ends in December. I'm not quite sure of that. So then this has Moon in the Signs. Use this guide to further help you understand what will come and how to best plan your future moves and timings. I believe this is part of a book where, yeah, it's an excerpt of the Way of the Moon Journey book where KV, one of the collaborators, teaches astrology and how to moon map using the natal chart. I did have my natal chart explained. I need to actually find an image of it. I need to have the image generated so I can follow things around and understand when the moon is rising in my house of whatever, you know, this is whatever. So I'm really excited to jump into that. So this just tells you when the moon is in Aries and the moon is in Taurus and the moon is in Gemini and Cancer, Leo, and Virgo, etc., etc. I think it's really cool to work with moon energies. I don't know. I think it's really cool. So then you have the full and new moon times. This has San Francisco, London, and Brisbane, so it does not have my time area, but I have that app for that, so that's pretty cool. I think it's really cool. And then the other part of this is, well, this is the retrograde schedule. I don't understand this either. This is for the Southern Hemisphere. So if you are in, obviously, the Southern Hemisphere, this is mainly made for those in the Northern universe. The Northern Hemisphere. So if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, things are going to be a little bit different for you then. So August, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. And then at the end, you get a birth chart compass. You get 2 of them. So I am excited to also map mine out here. And then information on the back about KV and Havana Star, their information here. And yeah, this is also that rubberized kind of thing. I'm in love with this dreamy purple and whatnot moonscapey thing here. There used to be this really outer spacey thing like this painted on a wall near a grocery store or something that we used to go to when I was really little, and I used to love riding my bike up to that wall and looking at it. It's one of those very, I don't know, 80s spacey kind of this kind of thing. There's a pyramid and prisms and rainbows and stuff, and they painted over it. This is a tangent, but they painted over it, and I still am sad about that. And I mean, that's back in my hometown, and I don't know. So I'm really excited about this planner. It is not a standard size, so it's square. It's not a standard A5. It's not the size of maybe an Erin Condren planner, which I think is fine if you're, a planner maker. Make your planner the way that you want to make it. But if you want to chop this up and not have it spiral bound or something, you're not really going to be able to do that because it's not going to fit into any of your binders. But I'm super excited to work with this. I'm excited I found it on Instagram. I am excited it exists. I'm excited to work in it for the rest of the year and into next year. And, hopefully we get my tarot journal going, because I have been, I don't know, planning it, and it has to be perfect, and that's not what everything is about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I have a bunch of different planner review videos on my channel. I love unboxing and reviewing and looking at different planners, binders, planning systems, overviews, new things that are out. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link to this down below. I don't get anything if you buy it. I bought this myself, and it's just really good to support indie people that you find and that you're interested in. So go snatch this up if you're a lunar, I don't know, lover and maybe a tarot person. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.